The Triumph 400 family has grown. It has gained another member. Recently launched in Europe, the Scrambler 400XC has just been launched in Brazil. And this is the most complete video you will see about this new release. You will learn about the technical features, onboard technology, colors, the available price, my first impressions riding it on the track, and the cost of maintenance. Go ahead and hit that like button. This video deserves it. In addition to the entry-level Speed 400, now we have two Scramblers, the X and the XC, which is this model here. And well, they all share the same engine platform, chassis, and technology, but of course, each one has its own purpose. And that's exactly what this brand new Scrambler came to do, to add another option to the Brazilian market. And what does it bring that's different from the Scrambler X, right? Well, first of all, we have a more distinct look. I would say it's an off-road bike with a more retro style, in my opinion, but we have an even tougher motorcycle to handle off-road riding. Besides that, there are other features you won't find on the Scrambler 400X. So let's get started here. First of all, engine guard, aluminum skid plate. Here at the front, we have this taller windscreen, which is really interesting. A high fender, but it still keeps the low fender here. This headlight cover, and just like the other 400s, it has full LED lighting. The Scrambler 400X already came with handguards, and here on the XC, that's still the case. This little pad on the handlebars was also already featured on the Scrambler X. Anyway, guys, it's a very robust motorcycle. The tank here is metal, and we have this rubber piece here, not only to give you more grip and stability when you sit on it, but also to protect the tank and keep your pants from rubbing against it, so it's equipment more focused on off-road use. The tank, just like the others, still holds 13 liters of gasoline. The capacity and the height here from the ground is 83.5 centimeters. I'm 1.77 meters tall, and I can put both feet on the ground here. Just a reminder, the motorcycle doesn't come with a center stand from the factory. And then we have another difference, which might be the main one between the XC and the X, which is the spoked wheel here. So spoked wheels tubeless. Look how nice that is. So the spokes are attached on the outside, which doesn't affect the rim, and you can use only tubeless tires. The rim itself stays the same. It's not 21 in the front. Like the others, it's 19 in front and 17 in back. And it comes with dual-purpose tires. Other than that, the mechanical part stays the same, right? Same configuration as the others, for example. Inverted suspension in the front with this very robust fork here, 43 millimeters in diameter and 150 millimeters of travel. Okay, no adjustment. Now here in the rear, a single monoshock spring with 150 millimeters of travel and preload adjustment. For the brakes, we have a single disc in the front with a diameter of 320 millimeters with a 4-piston caliper, and in the rear, 230 millimeters. And the cool thing is that it comes with ABS on both wheels, and you can turn off the ABS on the rear wheel, which is very useful for off-road. The dashboard is minimalist. We have an analog speedometer and a liquid crystal display screen with various information, gear indicator, and onboard computer. And it comes with a USB-C port, a key with electronic immobilizer, and the cool thing is that it has traction control that you can turn off. Regarding the engine, it's the same as the other 400s. And just so you know, even though it has an exhaust here with this dual outlet, actually the engine is single cylinder. It has 398 cubic centimeters with 40 horsepower, over 3 kilograms of torque, 6 gears, slipper and assisted clutch. The assisted technology here brings smoothness when you squeeze the clutch lever. The slipper technology prevents the rear wheel from locking up when you make a sudden downshift. And here we have a final chain drive. And now that I've already introduced everything about it to you, I'm going to ride it both on-road and off-road. And I'll finish the video with the price and more information. Hop on my back seat. I'm shifting to second gear, guys. I'm wearing boots. I can't even feel it properly. Wearing boots makes a total difference off-road. So, guys, wear boots if you're going to ride on terrain like the one we're about to ride on here. Oh my gosh. Guys, the motorcycle is great for off-roading. Of course, it's not for you to just go out and hit a trail. But I found it light, fun to play, and most of all, really twisted. But hey, the Ventuna is already going strong, right? Now they want us to turn off the traction control. Traction control, see? Press off-road again to turn off traction control. Now, yes, so traction control is off, so we can really feel the bike sliding from the rear, right? And now we're going with the traction control off. And I'm going here on the... I'm sitting here, so if the bike slips, I can grab the boot. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Guys, traction control helps. There are people who are riders, you know, professionals who really know off-road and they want the bike to slide, right? They want to do tricks, but in my case, no, right? In my case, I'm not that, right? I'm Roya, guys. I'm Roya, guys. Wow. So I'll just go on with my rambling here. Shall we go over there to La Mera? Hey! I want to know who came here. Let's play Vix Maria. Oh my. How cool. How cool. Oh, wow. Wow, that's awesome. It's great on the sand. Let's try it on the rock. Go ahead. Let's go then, right? Ouch. Dude, look at this, man. Yeah, well, what do I think? I think it's a cooler bike because of the wheels. What I gave here was from hitting the ditches. That's what I think will make the difference because every hard hit I took here. So, what now, guys? The wheel is 19 inches, but yeah, when it comes to the spokes, if one or two spokes break, you just go and fix it. But now if a spoked wheel cracks, then my friend, there's nothing you can do. So honestly, what I think is that the bike is really fun for those who like off-road, for those who want to ride on all kinds of terrain, but you don't have to ride only off-road. This isn't a trail bike. It's a bike for you to use every day. It's a bike for you to take on the road. This is a bike for you to travel with. And it's also a bike for you to have adventures off-road with friends or in places where there are no roads. Many times you're waiting for the asphalt and the asphalt never comes. Look, this ditch here, look, listen to how it hits. Alloy wheels are great for on-road. So that was missing a little bit on the X, right? I think people really wanted it and Triumph delivered in this XC version. Much more adventurous. Well, that's it after this mud bath. Hey, I deserve your like, right? Wow, Amandinha got into the mud. I've already broken my 360 here, right? Right? Now this test caused a little damage here, so look. What can I say to you guys? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Because Amandinha went into the mud, A lot of people didn't even want to go into the mud, but Amandina did. And that's it. Falling is part of it, guys. Falling is part of it. And that's it. Well, now let's wrap up the video. Let's wrap up the video with the price, right? And the cost of the maintenance and much more. What a fun bike. Really, if you want to go on some off-road adventures too, you'll definitely like this motorcycle. And as I said on camera, its main difference is the spoked wheel here, which makes a huge difference, especially when hitting potholes. For you to jump, it will save you money and keep you from having to replace the wheel. Of course, the skid plate also helps, right? The engine guard here, which comes standard, helps a lot. Because this bike is built for off-road and dirt, it's easier to fall than on asphalt, which already makes a difference. In fact, the bike I fell on didn't have any damage to the engine or even the exhaust outlet, so I think it did its job. And it has a suggested retail price starting at 37,990 reais. Regarding maintenance, you have a service interval every 16,000 kilometers, and the first 2 services cost 200 reais each. If you like the video, leave a like and share it with your friends, WhatsApp groups, Facebook, because I'm sure they'll enjoy getting to know this new release here in Brazil. One good thing is that it actually arrived pretty quickly. I thought it would take a little longer, but it didn't. Triumph rushed to bring this release here still in 2025. If you didn't know, Brazil is the #1 place in the world for sales of 400 motorcycles. That's an achievement for us, right? Also, this applies to Tiger 900s and 1200s. Did you know that? Hey, if you haven't liked yet, this info alone deserves it. Plus, I even took a shower for this, right? Aren't you going to leave a like? Aren't you going to subscribe to the channel? Hey, I'm sad, okay? Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. In 2026, many new mid-sized engines and brands will enter the Brazilian market. And you get to know everything firsthand here on the Motoplay channel. Become a member to get lots of benefits. I'll leave the link here in the description. Above, I'll share a video of her competitor, Guerrilla 450, and below, a cool video for you. See you next time, Moto Kiss.